Good afternoon. This is your what the Divine Masculine wants to say to the Divine Feminine. So this is messages from the Masculines channel to the Divine Feminines. Alright, so let's start with these. Before I get shuffling or dealing, there were some that I channeled and wrote down. So there's several masculines wanting to get messages to their divine feminines. One is they are trying to heal their heart. They want to open their heart to you. And one said, I know I chose wrong now and I am sorry. And he feels stuck. Another younger DM said, I hear her in my mind. And another, one with darker skin complexion. I appreciate her love and I miss her. Can't stop thinking about her and I am sorry. And he was crying. And someone else wanted their divine feminine to know, to give him another chance to show you that he has changed. Get off the mic. Spirit gives true and precise messages, channeling from the divine masculines, please. Gives true and precise messages from the masculines. Divine masculines to the divine feminine, please. Okay. Center of the reading is Ten of Cups. Alright, Divine Feminines. We're starting this off with the Divine Masculine wanting you to know that he is sorry for and crying about the putting you in a three-party situation. He knows that it wasn't fair, that he didn't think that he was going to feel this way about you. He didn't understand then the deep connection, the depth of this connection. But it's all he can think about. He didn't know it was going to intertwine. He knows that you are the star that guides him. You're the one that keeps him up at night in his mind. But that you are also the jewels, in the sense of jewelry, jewels. You're like the hidden gem that he didn't expect to find. And he doesn't want to lose you. Alright, so Four of Wands is communication, passion. He dreams this. They are dreaming of this passion and the sun. They want the sun with you. They want this passion. They want to be able to open their heart up to you and be able to talk to you, lay beside you. Every time when they talk to you or text message you, email you, however you're communicating, it just lights them up, hearing from you. They never expected to have this feeling that they don't understand, that they've never felt this way before. Communication, yes, again, I'm hearing when you communicate with them and they hear from you, it's music to their ears. It hits them in the heart center of their heart, communicating with you. But equally painful when it's sharp words, or when you've pulled back. Equally as much joy as they received when you communicated words of love or encouragement, it caused the same amount of pain in their heart space when you pulled back. That you're a beautiful flower. Seven of Wands, communication. This is, they are listening to their higher self. They're trying to meditate more outside, maybe at a window. Maybe they're meditating near a window looking outside. So someone stands by a window and just gazes outside thinking of you, Divine Feminine. Wishing he could communicate, but doesn't know if it'll be well received, doesn't know if he should or shouldn't communicate. Maybe you're not on speaking terms at this time. Trying to tune into the spirit guides, trying to listen to his intuition, but he's not sure if it's just his imagination. There's a lot of gossip around this individual. And so it's having an effect on the communication he has with you, or a lot of gossip about, like friends telling them the wrong thing, co-workers telling them the wrong thing. So this is having an effect on the communication he has with his Divine Feminine. But nonetheless, they all want the Ten of Cups. I mean, these cards came flying out. The rainbow. They want that happy ever after with you. Some want to grow old with you, or say they want to grow old with you. They want to grow this connection, this partnership. They know that you are abundant and loving. They're sorry for the sleepless nights, the pain that they've caused you, the drama, the battles, or the words that were spoken back and forth, maybe bickering. They're sorry they didn't hear or listen better. That they were listening perhaps to the wrong people. But equally, they are also having sleepless nights over this connection, wanting to reach out, wanting to hear your voice again. But it keeps them caged in their mind when they will hear from you again, or will they see you again. Maybe pictures, maybe they're seeing you on Facebook or social media. Someone I usually get, there's like an image behind these swords that I see, like someone watching this connection. And it's a dark entity. Keep getting drawn back to that card. Queen of Swords, moving on. In your truth, they see you as the Queen of Swords, that you're always in your truth, but that you're also speaking sharply. They're afraid of their communication coming to you. You'll have the sword to cut them down, so they're hiding. They're trying to stay in the background, just thinking of you and watching you on social media. They're trying to plan how they can surprise you with something, to bring in a gift or to bring in communication that you would accept, that will blossom for a future connection. They know that you are radiant and that you are divine, that you are spiritual. Regarding the Lovers, sun is shining. They want this to go. They know this connection can go the distance. They also are very sexually attracted to you. They hear you with the telepathic communication. And even if the other people are around them, they're ignoring it. So whether that's a girlfriend or a wife or a karmic, whatever the karmic is for your divine masculine, it could be, person, place, or thing, but they're trying to ignore it, and they're trying to heal their devil energy, anything that's holding them back from this growth, so that the Chariot can move forward. Spirit is pulling this connection forward. They feel the pull. They feel that push, the push from Spirit, but the pull. They feel like they're being almost catapulted forward regarding this connection. They feel a very strong pull to you, which is, as we know, the magnetic pull, because if the Divine Feminine pulled back, then now that magnetic pull is on the masculine side, right? Alright, so Spirit, clarify the 3 wands for me. Messages from the Divine Masculines to their feminines, please. The messages from the Divine Masculines. What do they want to say to the Divine Feminine, please? Yeah, they see you as stubborn right now, and like the Queen of Swords, an Ice Queen. I just heard an Ice Queen, actually, that's putting it politely for what I just heard, but I also feel that this is bold, that you're not replying to their message, whoever that's for. Perhaps you're waiting for him to come to you, as the High Priestess should, right? And if they're just sending, they're probably, if they're sending you an email or a text message or leaving a message, perhaps they are just trying to test the water to see your receptivity, to see if you're in this energy of the Ice Queen. Because they're scared. They know that you are divine counterpart, and so you intimidate them. But this in turn is causing a tower moment for them. They feel this pain, like their life is falling apart without you. Four of Wands. Clarify 4 of Wands for what the Divine Masculine would like to say to the Divine Feminines in this collective. What would the Divine Masculine like to say to the Divine Feminines in this collective? They're sorry that they couldn't be in their truth. This usually when it's in upright, I feel this is like passion, sexual energy. I'm almost like a temper, like not hypertension. It makes them hypertensive just to think about coming into truth to you. So they're very hypertensive, which means high blood pressure typically, but it's because of almost an anger, like they're angry with themselves. They couldn't be in the truth, but then it raises their blood pressure just thinking about, you know, almost like having anxiety, having to come forward to the Divine Feminine and confess their sins, confess their truths regarding these three-party situations. They're devil energies. They're, you know, the things that they know that they hurt you through. Anything else? I heard someone, they're ashamed of the way they acted, and they're ashamed of the way they treated you because you deserve better. They never thought they could get someone like you, that they didn't deserve someone like you. They know it wasn't equal give and take, that they weren't giving their part, that they were only taking and not giving. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's talk about the communication. 8. What about this communication, Spirit, with from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Okay. They're coming. It's all they can think about is getting in there, getting a message across to you. And they are matching your sword to their sword. It's like a tit for tat. Is that a word? Like, I don't know what that saying is. Clarify the better than the Knight of Wands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Clarify, Spirit, the 8 of Wands with what messages do the Divine Masculines want to bring to the Divine Feminine? What messages do they want to bring to the Divine Feminine? Oh, some dark energy here. Spoke too soon. Somebody's got a Knight of Wands. Well, we can't all have the Knight of Swords, I suppose. Let's see. So this one's raging in. He wants to speak. And he's ready to be in his truth. This energy matches this energy. This energy matches this energy. More of passive aggressive communication, maybe. You know, like the Knight of Wands is going to come in and kind of, they want to come in peacefully, they want to come in and speak to you, but like almost acting like everything's cool, everything's okay, like as long as you're still talking to me, I don't have to be in my truth, I don't have to confess my sins or apologize. Mask is down. Energy. Hiding behind the mask. So, because he's scared of you, like he knows how the wrongs he did. But what they don't realize, in the Divine Feminine realizes this was in the divine plan for them to do the lies, the games, you know, because that was our lessons for us to gain our strength, grow, right, and go within and heal ourselves. This one is steadfast. This one's coming very rapidly, very fast. This one's coming a little slower. But this one's sure of himself. He knows he wants to speak up. He wants to speak that truth. He's not going to let that Divine Feminine get away. If she will have him, he's there. Someone wants to let them know that they can't move. This one is an 8 of Swords. They feel trapped, but really it's their imagination. They're being stubborn about coming forward. They're covering their own eyes. They are very passionate, but they're allowing their imagination to block them, to make them feel this way. So they have to still peel off, they've got to be able to take off that blindfold. They're not even tied, hands aren't even tied, they just think it is. Someone else feels like they are dying inside without you. Someone's going through like a dark night of the soul, perhaps. really deep sorrow. They feel like they're just dying inside without you. The magnetic pull on them is very painful. It's all they can think about. They can't eat. They're trying to numb themselves with alcohol also, I hear. Okay, let's move to, it's going longer than I thought. 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Let's take a look at these communications. The 7 of Wands. Clarify 7 of Wands for Divine Masculine's messages to Divine Feminine. 7 of Wands for communication to the feminine. Wow. Alrighty then. Felt like somebody just pushed them. Alright, well, I know who that one's from. So they wanted to communicate. They were having a hard time communicating. Remember, they're listening to the wrong people. They know they can hear you telepathically, but they still feel tied. This also is kind of like this mentality, right? They feel tied like they're trapped, but all they have to do is take their foot out of the boot, untie this. They've got another hand free. Shadow energy of crying to the moon over these things that have been illuminated, over the lies and the stories that's brought many tears. And they know that the Divine Feminine has turned her back to move forward on her own. Even though he's there, he feels the presence of her moving away. So while he's here like 5D energy, he's obviously somewhere else in the 3D. But he knows she's moving away, and he feels that pain. She's getting farther and farther as time goes on. She's going within and healing herself, and he worries that she'll meet someone else. Because he wants that 10 of Cups, that happy ever after with her. Anything else in the 7 with communication? Yes, they're trying to get the strength to come forward to speak to her. They are trying to ignore the snakes in the grass around them, but there are several snakes in the grass near them that are delaying their movement or growth. Really? I'll take what's up here. For the 10 of Wands, they want to lay down their burdens and move forward with you. As the 2 of Cups have that equal nourishment, calm waters, the love, to share the love again, I heard. The 9 of Swords, clarify 9 of Swords. From the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, what do they have to say about the 9 of Swords? What do they want to say about the 9 of Swords? I'm sorry. I was trying to protect. I was trying to be loyal, but I chose wrong. I didn't know how to listen to my intuition. And I was protecting my money because I thought that was my stability. That's all I can think about. I can't sleep. I just keep seeing her pictures. Putting him in this 9 of Wands situation where again he's self-trapped. That's all he can think about is the Divine Feminine as her Empress, because he knows she holds the key to his heart. He is trying to learn to listen to the spirit guides and be as strong spiritually as she is, but he sees her almost as an angel or a goddess. Still has some devil energy to overcome the drinking. but they're ignoring the karmics, they're ignoring the sex addictions, they're taming all that. They're doing away with the sex addictions or other parties, side piece. Because none of them measured up. They thought they could find something similar. They thought they could find not pastures being greener, but the same love, affection, passion, but nothing felt the same as when they are with the Divine Feminine. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. The King of Wands. The Knight has promoted to the King with the Queen of Swords. He's taken a step. This King of Wands, Knight of Wands, he grew, and he's coming in as a king to the Queen. He's taken that chance. He's got his belief. He's holding on to it, and he's taken that chance. He understands the science behind this journey. He's looked it up. He understands that she is the High Priestess, and he has to come to her and come to her right. So he's taking his chances with the Queen of Swords. Coming in because they want that love, that divine love that she gives, that unconditional love, that high vibration, that glow. Anything else on the Queen of Swords for any of the other Divine Feminines? No, they've healed their broken heart from past aches and pains. They know that they've hurt you in the past, and they realize that you have gone within you and healed. And as you healed yourself, they felt that healing affecting them energetically. They know that you are the flame, the light that guides them on their journey. Clarify the Lovers card for the divine messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Clarify the Lovers card, messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Okay. For some that are fighting, they felt like a fight maybe when you set your boundaries up, right? The Divine Feminine set her boundaries, pulled her energy back. And for some of you that may not apply, but in this card is what I'm getting for this is they feel sad and hurt that whatever words were spoken, whatever opened the bee's nest that caused the Divine Feminine to set those boundaries and pull her energy away, they are sad and hanging their head, very reminiscing constantly about her, wanting to just touch her one more time. They feel like they drove her away. They don't understand yet that the boundaries had to be set. They had to be set so that would make the masculines heal their devil energy. Stop being in a third-party situation, or the drugs, the alcohol, etc. Anything else for the Lovers card for the others? Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Lovers card for Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Okay. Yes, beautiful. They're coming in, Knight of Pentacles, slow on a squirrel. But hey, if they can tame a squirrel to ride it, then they will be there. They have received many messages from spirit guides, from Divine now. They have manned up. They're coming in truth with determined outcome. They know exactly what they want, and they are coming to get it. And that something is the Divine Feminine. Some of them are listening and studying, again, going within and healing themselves, but listening to maybe YouTube channels, or maybe they're just doing some research on this connection itself, but they are studying the science, the quantum physics of this connection, the twin connection, the flame, listening to their intuition as well, while they still work to build up their pentacles for a solid foundation. But rest assured, they are all wanting this chariot to move forward. They are listening to their spirit guides. And this is a number 7 card for, for blessings from spirit. The Great Spirit's sending many blessings. Your angels and ancestors are also sending blessings to you, Divine Feminine, for the work and all that you've gone through on this journey. They understand it wasn't easy to turn and set your boundaries and turn away to this connection, but that you also know that you were both loyal to the connection. You just needed to set the boundaries so that things could play out correctly while the chariot does move forward. Clarify the chariot. Masculine to feminine, please. They know that you are the only choice for them, and they are willing to take that leap of faith forward now because they see your worth. They see all that you've gone through, all they've put you through, and they understand from what their transformation, their rebirth, death and rebirth through the spiritual rebirth, they have a better understanding and clarity of this connection and the importance, and they just want to take that leap of faith like you. And look, he's practically glowing almost as much as the High Priestess now because he's raised his vibration. Any other message for Divine Feminine from the Masculine? Any other messages for the Divine Feminine from the Masculine? They're putting down their burdens to come to you. Any other messages for the Divine Feminine from the Masculine? Any other messages from any Divine Masculines for their Feminine? For the Divine Feminine, for their High Priestess? King of Wands understands that this is a divine connection. He wants to communicate with his Divine Feminine, and Judgment is here to ensure forward movement of that chariot. Don't lose faith. Someone's saying, I'm getting, don't lose faith in them. They're working on themselves. They see your growth. And they are working on their hearts. That they don't open up. It's just who they are. And he's crying, so he's trying. Okay, that was emotional. Again, we have a Knight of Pentacles, Divine Feminines coming forward to someone, and someone else is going in Hangman mode so they can see it from the other perspective, of all the storms that they've caused. Hang on. Some of the signs that you may be dealing with, or if you know your Divine Masculine's sign, the ones here giving messages. Give me a second, just gonna make sure these are shuffled a little. You might, if you had a question, the answer is no. You might be dealing with a Virgo. You might be dealing with a Cancer. You might be dealing with a fire sign. or Libra. Really? Earth signs. And air signs. What messages Spirit does the Divine Masculine want to share with the Divine Feminine in these cards? Share messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine with these cards. Any messages for the change, the lunar eclipse? They're changing, they're working on it. They want you to have faith because they are changing, and they want you to know, to give them another chance because they are changing. Someone is thinking, someone's overanalyzing. I think it's a Gemini. And third house messages, please message back. They have sent you messages, but they keep watching and there's no other message coming back. You're not sending a reply. It's because they have to come to us. Let them come to you physically. They're owning their mistakes. They're owning their decisions. If they chose wrong, if they chose a karmic over a divine feminine, and they chose wrong, they're owning that, and Spirit will send judgment in. They'll have to reap the karmic lessons. Or continue that cycle, right? Continue the next cycle with the karmic until they are able to make the correct decision. For some, they may not ever make it home. There's a song, The Ones That Never Made It Home. Look it up. I don't remember who it's by. Shoot. But the name, if it's not the name of it, the words in it are for the ones that never made it home. Never come home. Something like that. The ones that never made it home. That's it. But it's because some are not going to make it. They're not going to get past that karmic. There may be, it's just a mystery. It's just a mystery. And I was going to say, there may be some magic, but then there's this black moon, so maybe there's some black magic being done, binding them to the karmic. Some of them they're all going to be going through transformation. For the majority of them at this point on this journey, they have, unless you're new to the journey, then perhaps they are still going through the pre-transform. And they know they can't escape this. They can't escape the thought of you. They can't escape the energy they feel, the astral travel. For some of them, they are just learning to, if they've already transformed and done the death and rebirth, I think they're learning how to do the astral travel just as the Divine Feminine can do. And some of you may be experiencing that, where you all of a sudden have the spirit of the Divine Masculine there beside you. Or you can certainly call it in. Just be sure and release him with thanks if you call it in, so his spirit is returns back to him. Aries, the I am, and above all else, have faith. Don't worry, don't focus on the outcome, just have faith that they are growing, and that you, now that you've set your boundaries and stepped into your power as a high priestess, keep the faith, keep healing yourself, stay on mission, stay in purpose, and the magnetic pull will bring them to you. Just keep moving forward on your journey. Alright, I hope you have a blessed day.